Just Chanel here.
Hey guys, Just Chanel here, back with another video on how to become a flight attendant. In this video, I will be discussing my top 5 video interview tips, and I'll also be touching a little bit on what to do if you have not yet received a video invitation invite, and then if you've already completed your video interview, what you should do next. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Y'all already know I'm drinking tea because tea is life, like for real. That's hot. Okay, my cups, this is so fitting. Be you. You know what? Before we start the video, let me show you guys my Sips By box because y'all know how much I love Sips By. And if you love tea as much as I do, you need to check out Sips By. Also, if you're becoming a flight attendant, like seriously, tea and coffee are like your best friends. And sometimes I just need something to calm my nerves or give me a lot of energy. And so I like to take tea bags on the go with me. Let me show y'all what my September box looks like. Sips By box for September. Super excited. I got this one early, which is great. I don't know where my August box is, but that's cool or whatever. So we have 4 teas, of course, this month. A beauty sleep, which I'm super excited to try. I actually looked at what teas I was getting this month before the box came online. So you're able to do that with Sips By. You can go and see exactly what they're shipping you before you receive it. This beauty sleep tea is a caffeine-free tea, and I'm just really into drinking tea before bed, and this is everything I want. This hydrating infusion with chamomile, butterfly pea flower, and rose is a great addition to your bedtime beauty ritual. A squeeze of lemon adds a bright flavor and a pink hue. And then we have this bungalow high caffeine tea, so let's see what it looks like. So this is a black tea here. This is what the beauty sleep looks like. I thought the packaging was like super attractive too. So I'm actually gonna order a whole 10 of this on the website, The Republic of Tea. I haven't even tried it yet, but I just have a feeling it's gonna be good. And then Berry Extreme is a high caffeine tea as well. Oh wow, this feels kind of smushy, like, so this is clearly a loose leaf tea mixed up. Oh, this is what it looks like. It's just very, okay. So that's what this is. This has whatever that is. Cinnamon, dried mixed berries. This is like a spice, fennel, and then elderflower. And then we have this jasmine gold green tea. I've tried this before. It is really good. I'll probably order a 10 of this from Asheville Tea Company just because I know it's amazing. It's a medium caffeine tea. And yeah, I mean, green tea is great for the morning time to give you some energy and to help you know lose weight and all that jazz. So 4 teas for this month. Really excited to try the beauty sleep. I'll let you guys know how that tastes. Be sure to check the description box for my Sips By code and check them out because I'm a tea whore and you should be too. To the video interview tips. Tip number 1, y'all know I have my notebook here because I don't like to get off track. But tip number 1 is to practice. Practicing interview questions before you complete your video interview is super important because in the video interview, you only get a certain amount of time to answer the questions. And the last thing you want to do is ramble and not even answer the question. I know a lot of people get like caught up in telling a story, and a lot of interview questions are like behavioral or situational questions. So you don't want to get so caught up in telling your story that you don't give them what they're looking for. My suggestion is just to practice, like Google interview questions. And I think interview questions are the same across the board. Like regardless if you're interviewing to work at a hospital or interviewing to become a flight attendant or interviewing for public supermarket, most of the time interview questions are the same. They're just going to tweak the question based on the profession. So you can Google interview questions, like major key here, major key, okay? And practice the answers. Practice your answers in the mirror, practice them with somebody, write them down, and make sure your answers are structured. So a lot of airlines suggest using the STAR method. Some airlines even require the STAR method. Like if you don't do it, they probably will not move you on to the next step. Research exactly what the STAR method is if you're not sure, and really structure your answers that way so that you can just rock it out. Okay, tip number 2 is dress the part. So dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have, right? A video interview is not you know, you're not directly in front of a person. So sometimes people assume they don't have to look the part, but you should not be wearing this on your video interview, okay? It is still an interview. So you should show up to the video interview, as in show up on your couch or at your desk while you're completing it in interview clothes. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I know a lot of people do this, but when I did my video interview, actually my hair was in a bun, probably just like this. I had on makeup, very light makeup though, because I already don't wear a lot of makeup. I had on a collar shirt, and I don't know if I had a blazer on, but I probably did. Y'all know I love red lipstick, so I did have red lipstick on, and I pretty sure I had on sweatpants. Not even gonna lie, like I'm positive I had on sweatpants. I know a lot of people that do that in the video interview, they like, cause you're only really gonna see like the top half of you. And if that makes you feel professional, great. But sometimes getting fully dressed will also make you feel like you're in an interview setting. So whatever works for you, just make sure that you are dressing the part to the interviewer. Tip number 3 is to avoid any interruptions or distractions. When you're doing your video interview, you don't want there to be a lot of background noise. There shouldn't be kids playing in the other room. There shouldn't be a TV on. I would honestly suggest completing your video interview with like no one around. You need to be just hyper focused. Also, don't have a lot of like distractions back there. So I know that this is YouTube, but if you all watch a lot of YouTubers, you'll notice they have like the same set behind them when they film videos. It's just, you want to make sure the viewer is focused on you. So all of this background stuff I have going on, it ain't cute, okay? This is my house, and you know, this is my channel, so I kind of have the freedom to do what I want. But I would suggest like a plain wall, or just maybe like an office setting, nothing too busy, and then just make sure there's no noise. Make sure your cell phone doesn't go off. Like I've heard stories of people like forgetting to turn their cell phone off, and you know, their friends and family calling them to like check on them, like how'd the video interview go, and they were dead in the middle of the video interview. So just make sure that you don't have any distractions, and I'm just gonna say rock it out like the entire video. Okay, so tip number 4 is do not rush. I think that this also kind of goes with tip number 3 as far as distraction, because sometimes you get the video interview invitation and you rush to complete it, which is a distraction. Like you're so distracted in getting it done that you're not actually preparing to rock it out. Like, what is with me today? Anyway, please do not rush. I'm not sure if companies, airlines still do this, but when I received my video interview invitation, they gave me like, I think they said complete it within like 3 business days or something. I don't remember exactly. But if they give you a deadline, make sure you complete it within that deadline. If they do not give you a deadline, I mean, complete it when you're ready, honestly. I wouldn't wait a month. I wouldn't wait like more than 5 business days type thing. Like, you know how most companies complete things within like 3 to 5 business days. Just don't rush it. When I got the deadline, I received my video interview invitation. I think it was right before a weekend, which really worked for me because of course the weekend doesn't count as business days. I completed my video interview 1 day before it was actually due. And that was because I wanted to make sure I was completely prepared. Don't rush into doing it. It is a marathon, okay? Like the marathon continues. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to rush to do it. Just because you get the interview on Tuesday doesn't mean you have to complete it on Wednesday. Like, give it till Friday. It's okay. Like, make sure you're ready. And finally, tip number 5 is to be yourself. Be you. Let's see if this tea cooled down. Yep. Okay, so yeah, be yourself. Let your personality shine through your video interview. I know that can be hard to do if you're not used to like being in front of a camera. I know when I first started my YouTube, it really took some time to, you know, like, hey guys. But if you need to watch YouTube videos and kind of just study how YouTubers really let their personality shine, although you're not physically with that person, do that. Watch a ton of YouTube videos. Matter of fact, you can just watch me. Make sure you're subscribed, okay? Turn your post notifications on and just really watch YouTubers and see how they let their personality shine through the camera without basically being with their viewer. The video interview is going to move you on to the next step, which is the face-to-face interview. If you can showcase your personality in the video interview, then you are going to rock out at the face-to-face interview. Let your light shine, right? So that's what I have for the 5 video interview tips. Now, if you have not yet received your video interview, but you've applied, please, the only advice I have for you is to be patient. Please, please be patient. I mean, I applied in, I want to say it was like June or July. I didn't receive a video interview invitation until September. So just because you're not receiving it right away doesn't mean they forgot about you. This is a corporation. It's organized. Trust me. Just be patient. Just woosah. Drink some tea. Look in the description box. Order some sips by. Use my code, okay? And calm your nerves, girl. Calm your nerves. Now, if you have completed your video interview, congratulations. This is literally like you completed the application and the video interview. You're popping, like seriously, because half the job is really done. Well, not half, hold on, because training is a whole situation. But really, congratulations. Same advice to you, be patient. There are so many video interviews that the hiring team has to review. Just to put it out there. I mean, there are thousands of applicants. So just because you don't hear something within a week or 2 weeks, it's okay. Woosah. Drink some tea. Be patient. This job taught me, this whole interview and application process was the most patient I've ever had to be in my life. And a lot of you all know that I was a nanny before. I'm extremely patient with children. Like adults, not so much. But kids, I got that in the bag, okay? So I thought I was a patient person. And then I was like, wait, I applied for this job and I haven't heard anything. Like, what is going on? Like, am I moving on to the face-to-face interview? But, you know, I prayed and I was just like, I pray for patience. Just be patient. What I will say is no news is good news. Someone told me that. I don't know who it was, but probably the best advice I got throughout the entire process is no news is good news. If they don't want you, you're going to know. They're going to send you something that says, thanks, but no thanks, best wishes to you. If you don't hear anything, it's probably because they haven't even seen you yet. Or they're like, you know, there's somebody on the team that's like, we kind of like her. Let's give this some thought. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be patient. Patience, patience, patience is so important. I really appreciate you all watching this video. I hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions down in the description box. I am still answering questions in my DMs for like the next couple of days if you watch this video when I upload it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I've answered a lot, okay? So more than likely the question you have, I've already answered. But if you just have some extraordinary question that I haven't answered yet, let me know and I got you. I got you. I will have more flight attendant tips coming on my channel soon, especially when the face-to-face interviews start, and then of course training. Training is fun. Like training is fun, but it's not, but it's like, wow, like I kind of get to go back to school, kind of, sort of. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.